Aptera's crowdfunding was success. You didn't just sell a vehicle, you did build a movement. So how do you align a brand's purpose with an audience values to create that kind of emotional investment?
That's a great question. And I actually had a lot of assumptions going into working with Aptera that didn't end up turning out exactly on target. So when I started, I thought, well, it's Aptera, it's a solar vehicle. Everyone must love it because they care about carbon credits and they care about the sustainability aspect. And so in the beginning, I thought, well, that makes sense. We're just going to find people who are really into eco-friendly transportation. But that was only just a piece of it. And so it was very important for me to do research to back up my hypothesis. And when I did this research, I realized, oh my gosh, yes, there's a small group that cares about that, and that is a part of it, and that is why they're passionate about it. But there's all these other segments. And one of the segments that I found that was very interesting was a segment I call freedom seekers. And freedom seekers are disruptors. They care about doing things differently, breaking the mold, being the first. They don't want to settle for status quo. And so we began to craft campaigns targeting these freedom seekers. And for them, the reason why they loved Aptera was because it was this idea of being unplugged and untethered. Not only did they not have to go to the gas station, they didn't even have to go to the charging station. They were completely free. And there was this idea of freedom. And so for brands and for companies, digging into that why and that purpose and understanding, yes, there's different segments of your audience that are motivated for different reasons. So doing your homework first and then looking at aligning once you get those insights about what deeply motivates them, then it's creating those campaigns. So that was one lesson that I learned that also turned into an opportunity.
I did an interview earlier with Jason Hill, who I'm sure you're familiar with,
Yes,
the
of
designer
course.
from Aptera. And he was like, yeah, there was nobody in mind when we designed this vehicle. It was very like purpose forward.